Hi, everybody. You're watching Viewmanity. I'm Megan Blake with Megan Hart's Pets on Viewmanity. And today we have some amazing guests. They're doing something that is completely unprecedented. Luke Robinson is walking across the entire United States with his dogs to bring awareness to canine cancer. And Ginger Morgan is a former executive director of the Memphis Humane Society. Welcome, Luke and Ginger.
Hi, Megan.
Hey.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, guys. Now, first of all, I just said a lot. Luke is walking across the United States. Luke, tell us where you are right now and what you've done just in the last few days. I'm sure every day is an adventure.
It is, Megan. Yeah, actually, we're right outside Philly. We stopped to take a couple of days off for the holiday, and early next week we're going to be crossing the Delaware River into New Jersey, which will be the 12th state we've walked across.
That's amazing. So I mean, this is hard to believe. You literally are, you're putting your walk where your talk is, aren't you, Luke?
That's right.
So, is it cold there? Where do you sleep at night? This is my doggy here. Where do you sleep at night? How does the technical part of this work?
Well, it's more like where do we not sleep? I mean, we've slept on the side of the road, in churches, underneath pavilions and parks, and right next to the Potomac River. I mean, we pretty much wherever we can find a kind of a safe, secure place to sleep at night. That's what we do. But we have so many wonderful supporters and followers that we oftentimes have a nice warm bed to sleep at night.
Well, that's because you're doing such a wonderful thing, and your dogs are just so beautiful. And Ginger, you are helping Luke literally produce this or manage this. You help him find places to stay. Tell us your involvement with this.
Well, I help Luke find host homes. I find people that will take them into their homes, places for the boys to be groomed, places for them to eat sometimes when they're on the side of the road, hotel rooms if we can't find a host family. I plan events. I get media people involved. You name it, I do pretty much everything except the walk itself.
That's huge what you all are doing. And now back to the mission. This is to bring awareness to canine cancer. Is that correct?
Well, Megan, actually, that's the way we started, was to bring awareness to canine cancer. But, recently I realized, I spent a lot of time meeting with veterinary oncologists and sort of learning the science piece of this. And recently I learned that, we're actually, part of something much bigger. And that's called comparative oncology. And what comparative oncology is, it's a new area of science which says, look, if we want to figure out what's causing cancer in people, then our pets are key.
Interesting, because they're part of our environment. Is that sort of the thinking there? I mean, they live within our environment, is what I mean by that.
That's one reason, Megan. Actually, yeah, dogs are really our canary in our coal mine because, with the pesticides we put in our lawns and the things that we do to our environment, they're the first, they're the first line, essentially. But what comparative oncology also talks about is that that dogs get the same kind of cancer that people get.
Right.
For example, dogs get breast cancer, brain cancer, bone cancer, melanoma, lymphoma, and it's the same type of tumor tissue. So what I found is that we talk about canine cancer, but we're really just talking about cancer. And
that makes so much sense. And let me just interject here. A year ago, I had two dogs of 15 years die of cancer. One had bone cancer, as you mentioned, that metastasized to the lungs, and that's the same way it works with people. And the other one had liver cancer. So I so honor what you're doing, and I so understand. I just wanted to share that personal aspect. So what else have you learned about it, Luke?
I'm so sorry for your loss,
Thank you.
Megan. I've seen that a lot on our travels. I mean, we've literally walked 1,900 miles across 11 states, almost going on our 12th, and I've met so many people that have been touched by cancer, both pet and people too, and that's really it. It's comparative oncology. I personally feel like it's the next horizon, a new horizon for cancer research. I think that if we want to develop novel therapeutics, chemo drugs much more quickly, if we want to find out what's causing cancer in pets and people, then comparative oncology is the way to go.
It's key. And Ginger, are you helping? You mentioned media. Are you getting a lot of people to be aware of the cancer and exactly what Luke is saying, that it's the same for people and the animals? We share this environment. We need to be more aware. What have you learned in this process?
Yeah, I try to get people actually to cover Luke and let Luke tell them his mission and his vision for Two Dogs, 2,000 Miles. Um, Basically, when he's getting ready to go into a city, I'll just contact the media there,
Mm.
try to get them engaged with what he's doing and get them out and cover it so he can tell his story.
Luke, in your journeys, tell us a fun thing that happened, or an interesting part of your journey. Share something with us, because we have no idea what you're doing every day.
Well, I have to apologize first and foremost that my Hudson and Murphy have been in the frame for a while right now, and they're trying to
No,
tackle me
you never
literally.
need to apologize. We Hudson and Murphy. Mwah, we love you, you little. I wish I could
Well,
just squish them.
well, they keep knocking my headset out here, so I keep losing the audio. But I got to tell you, Megan, you're exactly right. I tell everybody, Hudson and Murphy really are the celebrities of the show. I'm just the guy carrying their luggage.
Right.
I'm like the concierge.
Okay, well
So,
that's a good. I know that one too. But you're the one with that can speak English right now. So tell us, what would Hudson and Murphy want to say right now? If you could give them voice right now, what would they say to us?
it's supper time, Poppy. Feed me.
You're like, we're doing an interview, and they're like, give me my dog food. You have to have your priorities in life,
Yeah.
right? So,
Murphy's attitude is that matters very little. I mean, Murphy's not really a dog. He's a stomach on four legs. He's
well,
always
they're
hungry.
big. They're big dogs, that's for sure. And are they enjoying the walk? Speaking of this, are they considering this an adventure? How are they? Whoops, how are they doing?
Yeah, Megan, that's a great question. I mean, it's the ideal life for a dog if you think about it.
There
We
you
only
go.
do 8 to 10 miles a day. That's a full working day for us. So we wake up in the morning, we get on the road, or get on the trail and walk. They smell new smells, meet people, meet other
You're
dogs,
right. It's perfect
and
socialization. They are probably having one of the best dog lives ever. And we're going to be right back with you all. We're going to take a break now. This is Ginger Morgan and Luke Robinson and Hudson and Murphy. I'm Megan Blake, and we'll be back on Humanity in just a minute. Thanks.